Hey, it's Lior here from Scope Rush. I'm in a really big city with a lot of people and really big apples. That should be enough of a hint for you to guess in the comments which city I'm in America right now. I wanted to go over the top SEO objections that I've been getting when I do SEO sales or digital marketing sales and how exactly I can overcome them. So let's head over to my computer and go one by one what you should answer when you get objections when you're selling SEO, and let's do this. Alright, so we're going to go over the most common SEO objections. And I listed them out, and I'm going to pretty much just be showing them to you one by one and going over exactly how I would respond in these situations because I've gotten every single one of these before. So the first objection, of course, is about money, where the prospect will see your prices and then they'll say, oh, I just saw the other company that has the same pretty much service, but they charge a couple $100 less. Plus they claim XYZ. So how would you respond to this? So what you have to do in this situation is pretty much provide as much value as possible to show how you're different than the competitor. Now, it depends really what you're selling here, whether you're selling AdWords or SEO, but you have to talk about what the difference is specifically that causes your service to be more expensive. You can't just say, oh, we're better, right? There has to be clear differences. So for example, for SEO, I'll talk about the process of going through keyword research. First we go through extensive keyword research and we take a look at your competitors to see what they're actually doing and to see what they're doing right and what exactly we can even copy from them, which is a very powerful strategy. And then next we'll build out your campaign in a certain way that ensures, maximum success. And, we build links in a certain way that guarantees, rankings, as opposed to other companies that promise you links, or they might not do the keyword research. They might just sort of just try to rank you for whatever, and they'll build you X amount of links. So we don't do that. We focus on getting you an ROI with real rankings and proper keyword research. So that was just a quick example of how I would do it for SEO. For AdWords, you could talk about the extra features you do, like you actually build the landing pages, you separate your ads in a certain way. You have some certain features with analytics that other companies don't have, like call tracking or anything that differentiates you. You want to put that as your ultimate value and how you're different. And then you just respond to them saying, do you see how that makes us different? And then they'll say, yes, that really is a lot better. The next objection I get, especially a lot with SEO sort of clients, is they understand that there's something called black hat. They understand that there's penalization. They might have been even penalized before. So what I go with here, pretty much they're asking, is it safe? Is my type of SEO safe? So of course the way I answer this is first off by saying that I've never had a client that's been penalized. We've never gotten any manual sort of spam penalties from Google. We've never really lost rankings because of any update. So that's something that really reassures them and they love to hear. Another thing you can mention, which relates to the previous objection, is to sort of compare yourself to the way that other people do SEO, especially when they offer it for very cheap. And that is, you can say that the other people automate links and will sometimes hack into sites, and that you don't do that. You're above board. You produce content, and everything is pretty much white hat, and it's not dodgy. And of course, if you wanted, you can always explain that, especially if they use the terms like black hat or gray hat, white hat, you can explain your sort of understanding of it, which is that the fact that they're even on a call with you about SEO shows that they're trying to manipulate their ranking. And that is sort of off the bat against Google's terms of services. So they themselves might actually not be white hat because they're looking for these services. But still, Google doesn't own your website. You're still doing things above board, and you're doing quality linking and on-site sort of stuff. The next objection again is related to money, but it's a bit different, where they talk about their own budget. So I want to mention first off that if you're getting these types of money objections, not where they're sort of comparing you to other companies, but rather they can't afford you in the first place, you did something wrong when you walked into that consultation. you should have known the type of industry they're in, the sort of background of that business from the get-go to sort of avoid these situations of money, right? They should be able to afford you. They should be making a certain amount of money per month. They should be spending money on marketing, that sort of thing, before you even get into these positions. But still, if they say it's out of their budget because they specifically are spending money on other sorts of marketing, what you want to do here is try to provide value or add value to your package as opposed to reducing value and lowering the price. So it might sound better to them that you now add in, more keywords, for example, for no extra cost, as opposed to lowering the cost and taking less keywords. You can also take away your setup fee if you have one and stuff like that. Now, the last case scenario would be to actually offer them a discount, but I would first talk about my referral program, which could be, X amount of dollars off per month if they send you a referral. So off the bat, they're thinking, okay, I really might not be able to afford it, but I plan to send a referral right away, and that will bring it within my budget. This is a huge objection that I get all the time, and they talk about their previous SEO in particular and how they messed up, and they had a bad experience, they lost rankings, they used to rank, their SEO ran off on them, whatever the story is. In this scenario, it's very similar to the previous ones, but you want to discuss how you're above board, obviously you're white hat, but also how you're in control of the work that you do. So for example, if you're sort of on this blog, you're probably already sort of gray hat using PBNs and whatnot. So you have to explain that the links that you're building for them, for example, are coming from properties that you control. So you can say the moment something is going on where we notice a drop in rankings, which usually never happens, it's not like we built the links on properties that we don't control. We control every single one. We can take it away right away and fix the problem. So, you might have had a bad experience with people hacking into websites or building thousands of automated links that they can't take down and you're pretty much screwed with. In our case, we control everything, so we have a controlled experience, we control the rankings, and we really can get you results. The next objection is about trust. So they're asking, how do I know you can deliver, right? Where's the proof? And this is as simple as providing proof. Now, many times if you provided value throughout the call and they understand that you know what you're talking about, they usually won't question your sort of skills when it comes to SEO unless they're savvy from the beginning in SEO or AdWords or whatever it is you're selling. So what I would do here is actually before the call, I would send them my sort of testimonials page or my proof page. So they already go into the call knowing that I'm a guy who gets results and it's just a matter of how much I charge. But in this scenario, you really want to make sure you have with you testimonials or proof of rankings or anything that you can quickly show them to see here it is. And if these clients are getting results, we pretty much get results for everyone, then you can be rest assured that we can definitely deliver. So I wanted to keep this video pretty short. I hope that provided a lot of value for you guys. I actually included a whole bunch more objections in a nice PDF that's available for download right below this video. Just click that button and you'll be able to download it. It'll also include the objections we went over just now, so you can have it in a text form along with the answers. You can take that with you to a consultation or just review it in text form as opposed to scrolling back through the video. Thanks so much for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.